Right, here we go. 4900K. It's in. That's what she said. It's in though. Smooth transition. Straight onto Cyberpunk 4K. Path tracing 300 FPS. Whew. Easy. Funk that she's. Hello. 3D's better in gaming? What? It depends what game. 4900K is better in quite a few games actually from what I've seen. Gives more FPS. But it depends what game. Depends what game, depends what resolution. But we ain't just gaming here. Right, 4K full screen. I think if we just check it out with quality frame generation, ray reconstruction and stuff. Ray tracing overdrive. Figured we'll check it out with similar settings to what we had roughly before. Just give me 1 sec. Let me sort the overlay. Andy, hello. So let me just, I'm just checking I've got everything. Hang on. It messed up some of my settings, but I think we're good. That's roughly what we normally have, isn't it? Right, let's check out.
Attention all Dogtown residents. This is Kurt Manson. We've got
Since my first test with the 3900, yeah. I'm trying to think to myself when I roughly got it. It was fairly early. I don't think I got the 3900K day one. I think I got it slightly after. But initially already, I mean, the 4900K is the same price currently, retail price, as the 3900K. But I actually paid, I had to pay about 100 to, it was like 120, 130 pound more for the 3900K when I got it last year. So overall, the 4900K is cheaper day one than I got my 3900K. So like looking at it, just initially off that, I mean, if you didn't have either, then obviously the 4900 is definitely, although it's not much better than the 13, but you might as, if they're the same price currently, I mean, you'd obviously go for the 14, wouldn't you? If you had to pick between the two. I'm noticing straight away, so I've got all of the same BIOS settings that I had on my 13900, so I've got a 0.5 undervolt on it just to take some of the chaos off of it. But initially already, I think more power, it looks like. We're over 100 here at 4K. I think we're probably maybe at 100 or just under 100 with my 13 with the same setup. So that's straight away. Even my clock speeds as well obviously are higher. I forget what we had. What did we have on the peak or on the... we had 5.4, so like not massively. 5.4 and 4.2 I think on my 13. boost higher. I think FPS-wise as well, I'm thinking it's not a massive difference. Maybe like a 5 FPS average higher slightly. Still dips quite a lot in these dense areas. Wouldn't normally really be too fussed about kind of the upgrade on this, but because I can sell my 3900K and pretty much cost me not really much to upgrade it, so I thought I might as well. Don't have to change motherboard or anything like that. I can just switch it out. Sitting at about, yeah, usage looks about the same as well. I'll have to drop down the res a little bit and see if we, I know this game necessarily, I don't think we really had too much CPU, GPU usage issues with this game, but obviously over the next couple of days, trying out some other games as well. See if we have any issues in that. I'm going to try and continue to do some of these missions as well. Drop down the DLSS setting to... We've got it on quality at the moment, but I'll drop it down more, see if we have any issues going through that as well. Jasper, hello! How's it going? Mehmet, yo! What's the power diff? Well, in this game at least, probably it's not massively different. Maybe 10, 15 watts on average more, maybe, by the looks of it. That's likely to probably vary game to game though, so I'd say there's probably not really much in it. Their TDPs are the same, so... like I say, it would make less sense, I think, to probably upgrade this from if you're already on a 13. It would definitely make more sense if you were holding out. So say you wanted the 3900K but you were holding out and you didn't buy one, then the 14900 would obviously make a lot more sense for the same price. Like if that was your situation. Like it'd be stupid to get a 13 when it's the same price. Also was mentioning, because we still get that stutter a little bit, someone was saying to me that it's to do with the autosave feature in the game. Maybe I'll have to try switching that off. He was saying if I switch off the autosave, every time it stutters, that's actually autosaving. Which kind of... I don't know, I thought, oh, okay, maybe that is what does it. Because it does it on every single card I've ever tested, so that would make sense that it was a game thing. Paramesh, hello, boss levels, yo. Upgrading from a Ryzen 9 3900X, well, for... Yeah, I mean, well, what are you using it for? For, like, the... You know, rendering or productivity stuff, then yeah, I mean, you're going to see a big improvement. I did a load of... I did some Cinebench and 3D Mark stuff earlier as well, so... On my 3900, I might do the same on my 14 to just show the scores. I might try and do a little video. Thought that could be quite interesting to see, because that's really where you'll kind of be able to tell, you know? Hell no, let me through. Oh no. It will fit, it will fit. What's going on? Why are the doors and stuff coming off? Alright, I can't get out the car either. Oh god. I can't get out the car. Leave the car and call. It won't. I can't get out. It won't let me. Mouse potato. Has it come out? Yeah. It came out. It came out officially yesterday. I ordered it yesterday. But it came today. I can't get out the car. I'm stuck. Maybe if I shoot. All right. It's just like fully stuck. Can I call 999? So when people ask me, is this game fixed yet? I should just send them this. A clip of this. Wait, if I shoot that... I can shoot the car. Should I just shoot it till it blows up? Bullets are ricocheting. All right. Okay, we're gonna have to resituate this. What is that? Is that autosave? Damn it! I was right next to the mission. Where am I? Okay, we're not that far away. Oh my god. So yeah, overall seems alright. Maybe, like I say, I've got the same undervolt that I had on my 3900K. Maybe to bring it to the same wattage, I'd have to maybe undervolt it a bit more. We haven't lost any performance from how much I've done it so far. I wonder how far I can go before... You know, before it starts affecting it. Be interesting to see actually too, Warzone. Might have to check that out. I found out that Zombie Royale, the game I was talking about, comes out in 3 days. And I know we had all that crazy choppy GPU usage, so maybe check that out when the Zombie Royale comes out and have a look at the usage then. Now that I've got this CPU. Hope you didn't pay much for the 49. It's actually the same price as the 13. So it's actually a lot less than I thought it would be. I'm going to sell my 3900K anyway, so pretty much wouldn't have really cost me much. They were saying it was going to be £100 to £150 more than the 3900, but it's not. Which is a good thing, I guess. Right. Don't let me do that again. How do I get through, though? Am I going to have to just leave the car? I don't even want to try it again. Has it stopped bottlenecking? Well, we haven't really seen enough games yet to decide if it still bottlenecks at all. The 3900K, a lot of it didn't. I wouldn't really say it bottlenecked. It never really bottlenecked the 4090. It more comes down to like game optimization.
What you got in stock?
This food and drink Dogtown's got to offer, hon.
Oh, I don't want to buy anything. Have you ever 13900K already and you're considering up? Probably would, yeah. Unless you're like me and you can pretty much trade it out for like no expense. But like, yeah, whether you want to go through that hassle or not.
About time too. We're nearly done.
If a CPU or like the core performance and stuff is like of real benefit to you, then you can maybe switch it out, sell your 3900 like I'm gonna do, and then it's pretty much not really cost you anything. then yeah, or it'd make
Barely enough
sense.
to do without digging up ancient history.
Story for another time, maybe.
I agree. Come on, let me show you what we have.
Damn, look at this bedroom. How many extra frames on average? Yeah, maybe between 5 and 10, maybe. Probably going to see more of a difference at lower resolutions.
We've parsed the intel from the shard, so
It feels like I'm using a lot more power on my GPU though. 400? 412 watts? Were you normally using that with these things?
It's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
This is at 4K, yeah. Yeah, probably.
Alex nailed it.
It's hard to
Things
tell
are
really,
going
because at 4K here, I mean, our frames are between 65 and like 95, depending on where you are. I'd say to the average at 4K is probably closer to 5 FPS.
Unfortunately, this ain't a normal
But
restaurant.
I would guess maybe at lower reses you might maybe see more.
Well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and how. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
Is the GPU loud? No.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Answer to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the matrix. from the
4900K is out? Yeah, it came out
mainframe.
yesterday.
Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have.
Came out yesterday and
Now we just need
I
to
got it
take
this
those
morning.
Twins out of the equation.
So we kidnap him. How we want to do this?
Adi Pramana. Hello.
They're driving
Is
a
it
rental
20%
ride
faster?
into
No.
An exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
Brings us to the final
Is it even
stage,
worth
right?
going for?
Meeting with
Like I was saying
Hansen.
earlier, I'd say
Right.
it's not probably really worth from a 13900, but I'm going to sell my 13900, and because it's the same price, it's not really cost me very much to just change it. Same motherboard, you know, same socket. So like
I'll
it's
stay with Hansen. You'll join
the
Songbird.
switch is obviously
Once
very
the data
minor,
floodgates
but
are
it's
open,
not really
you'll
cost me
signal
much. So
Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards
it's going to
out.
be obviously a lot more beneficial to people maybe who were holding off of a 13th series.
Sounds like Flatline and Hansen said
So like if you were maybe considering a
Order came
3900K but you didn't, then the 14 now makes more
Confirmed at
sense
the
because
state.
it's the same price.
He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work. So, time we talk nabbing the runners?
Even if it got on max 70 with this setup is low, with these settings it's not, no. You get 70 FPS with an MX 130 at 4K
Intercepting
ray
the
tracing
runners.
overdrive.
How do we do that?
Well, I mean,
They're driving a rental. Plans
you're
to break into the
delusional,
rental
but
service system.
I appreciate the attempt.
Karen Exotics specializes in rare models.
Too many space
Karen
muffins, was
tracking
it?
stations
It
around
must have
the city.
been. I mean,
Gain access to those,
you're about 10
you find the
space
car
muffins
easy.
over the recommended daily dose if you think
There's
that's
a station
happening.
not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
So, Breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use
You're
this
probably
little
playing at
doodad.
480p.
It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
How come my CPU power is so low? I mean, I wouldn't... We're averaging 100 to 110 watts. I wouldn't say that that was low. That's pretty high. Slightly higher than my 3900K. So, I'm not quite sure. I definitely wouldn't describe that as low. The TDP is 125, so goes over that in, you know, under stress test, but in gaming.
This has been your World Report. Thank you for tuning in to NVIDIA.
I like that light there, look. Overlays hovering around 80-ish. Yeah, that's just because we were in that little room, though. We're over 100 now.
Ain't nothing without your help. Check out Ronald's Cream Stems.
But I'm not sure. I don't know. I wouldn't say that that was low. Definitely not low. In the big open areas, we're at like 110, 115. It's pretty high. Guy, get out of my way. Let's try dropping down the DLSS, see how it deals with it, going more CPU heavy. So there you go, 120 now. GPU usage still high. If anything, well, it's about the same, 98, 99%, isn't it? Can't control this.
B, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relics firmware. You'll see what I
Ever
mean.
thought about GPU water cooling? I don't need it. No point.
First, good news, you said. Is there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. Scott.
Asuaki, hello.
Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, E to Delta. But see you soon.
How do I get out of it? Make sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. Let's try and get it up to 100 if we can. That'll help me out. Try and get through some of these Phantom Liberty missions. Try and get some of those Cinebench and stuff. I maybe... What have we got tomorrow? Maybe try and have a look at it tomorrow. I did my scores on the 3900K, so I'll rerun through it on my 4900. See what the scores are. Try and maybe do that tomorrow. TDP is a scam.
Yo, skedaddle, Joe.
What do you mean it's a scam? Yeah, exactly. It's going to pull different. If your motherboard Same as GPUs too. Like, just because you have that TDP doesn't necessarily mean it might not use over that. Like, you have like the you have certain models that will draw more power than that. You know, or even if you overclock it. It's not a scam. That word gets thrown around so frequently. It's not really how I would describe it. You're not getting ripped off. I'd say a scam was if you're getting ripped off. I wouldn't say a TDP is ripping you off, but... There's no spray. Mars, hello. I assume it's in here, but... 0 point in water... Yeah. I mean, I change my GPU so frequently, and like... I don't really see much point in it, unless you're like doing some kind of insane overclocking where you're throttling or something. Like, temperature-wise, I've never had my GPU throttle, so there's like, I don't need to... Like, the temps are fine. You'd purely just be getting lower temps just to get lower temps, like, you're not actually fixing a problem. Is it in here? Where have we got to go? I've been in here before, haven't I?
What the?
Another door? Oh. I can see inside there. Oh, damn. Seems to still handle with this pretty well though. Even with the performance, I thought maybe we'd see maybe GPU usage come down a little bit. I mean, I could set it to ultra performance. Still, so it's come down a little bit there, 93, 96, still pretty high though. 95. I don't know what I've got to do on this. Meet songbird between... Oh. Alright, there we go then. What was that between? Unavailable. Oh no. Cannot skip. Shelton, hello. I did get it, yeah. I got it in now. What was it between 11 PM? I think. Was it between 11 PM? Water cooler. Yeah, I think you only really, like I said, I would only really be bothered about water cooling the GPUs if I was either extremely overclocking it, where like temperatures would actually, you know, that would have an effect on my ability to be able to overclock it, or like if it was throttling and on all of this. Outside of that, I just don't really have any need for it. Okay, so our usage is dropping down in here a little bit, isn't it? 92%. I saw 89. Not terrible, but... Who have I got to meet? Is it on the roof now? Yeah, I was just up on the roof. I was up on the roof a second ago. But I don't think I was there the correct time. Try again now. I still might be the wrong time, but... Oh, is this set over there? There's something over here. They're about to get it. Who else is shooting at me? Did I get the time wrong? Meet Songbird between 11 PM and 1 AM. Yeah, I mean, what's the issue? Is this high graphics? Is everything maxed out, completely maxed out? Oh, is this a rear?
Oh, damn!
What? What is going on?
Hey!
Isn't it the woman? I'm supposed to be meeting the woman. How many computers do I have? 2. I don't know what I gotta do.
Well, what do you want?
I thought maybe she's gonna be in this room. That seems like the only logical place she might be. But there's no one in her.
Get an honest job.
Uh-huh.
Do you reckon? Do you reckon it's bugged? Close. Settings, 4K, everything maxed, path tracing. We've got DLSS frame generation, DLSS ultra performance on right now. I'm not sure. I think this is bugged. He's not here. Shall I drive away and come back? It might have just been because I skipped time. You have to change the missions. Oh, is it bugged? Oh, because it says access the tracking station. Is that why it was following the wrong thing? Oh. Oh. It is bugged, was it? Wait, we did this bit already, didn't we? Thought we did this bit already. Definitely using more power now though. Ultra performance up to 130 watts now. So it's definitely consuming more power than my 3900K. We'll have to try and get onto like a Frostbite game. That's when it gets just chaos. Look at how blurred, like, the ray reconstruction on this is, it's not very good at ultra performance. Okay, I didn't do this bit yet. I'll drop down to 1440p in a minute, we can check that out. Did I get it on release day? Yeah. Well, it came out yesterday. I ordered it yesterday, but it obviously takes a day. I didn't get it till today.
You don't know who you fucking were!
I didn't do this bit. Am I in the right time now, though? Okay, I am.
Well, here we are. You and me.
Do I have DLSS 3 enabled? I do, yeah.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you. Come over here.
Frame rates. It's hard to say really exactly because I don't really have it side by side. I'm gonna do some benchmark scoring on like Cinebench and stuff. I'd say maybe like on average in some areas like a 5%, 5 FPS gain, but this is at 4K. So I think you'd probably see more at a lower res.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment.
It's not much. Obviously at 4K you're more GPU bound anyway, so you kind of see the improvement even less so.
Locals come here after sunset.
Stefan, hello.
Crack open beers.
What 40 series GPU would I recommend? For what resolution? Gonna depend what resolution, really.
I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it. Every inch is special.
Cookie, hello.
Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Yearning to go back.
You have 100% CPU in some games.
Can't rewind the clock, V.
By
the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late.
Tried lowering the settings. Well, is that only in some games, is it? There's probably not much you can do.
You schemed it up with Hansen. I know that.
Yeah. Neural matrix.
Like, the only way to really change that would be to get a better CPU.
But honestly, I never thought he'd try to kill her.
Or have you got loads of other stuff running, maybe? If you have loads of other stuff running at the same time that's consuming CPU, maybe.
What a fucking mess.
Maybe that's causing you a problem.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI matrix. And for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but as soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. I fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Still don't understand why.
FSR or DLSS?
Any other way. Honestly.
In terms of, do I have one of them on?
Or
which one's better overall? I have DLSS on, yeah, right now.
Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. Tool for reaching beyond the black wall.
I think if you have an nvidia card, you want to use DLSS. The only circumstance where I wouldn't would be FSR 3 now. I wouldn't use FSR image upscaling over DLSS if I had the option. Only case I would be FSR 3. just because that's going to give you, you know, that on an nvidia card, if you had a 30 series, that's going to give you more frames
I know how you feel.
than anything
I
DLSS
know
could give you on that
anyone
card.
understands this feeling as well as you do, V.
Like, if it was FSR
You're the only
1 or
one I can
2,
trust
but
with
you had
this.
DLSS, I'd always use DLSSs.
Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Get the feeling this is the
Is this
first
the new
time you've
Pan
been
Am?
honest with me.
Yeah. With you and myself.
Gets 100. Well, Call of Duty's pretty CPU heavy, so I don't. There's probably. I mean, the only way you could really combat that is to get a new CPU. I mean, I assume
need
you're
to
playing
get
at. I can't remember what the
USA,
GPU was.
freedom.
I assume you're playing at 1080p. But even for me on COD on 1440p, I'm hitting like on my 3900K, I was hitting 45%, and that's a 3900K.
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated.
You'd probably in that scenario be
That's it.
better off
Certainly didn't expect my old agency chiefs
not
to
having,
involve.
not playing with
Or find
low
myself
settings,
caged
because
by
that then
Kurt.
bottlenecks more normally. But if you're already at 100, there's
Gotta
not
get
much you
out.
can do. Unless,
To do
like, the
that,
only
I
thing
need
would be
you.
to upgrade a CPU.
Cause you know how
What's the
it is.
GPU usage look like, though?
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make
I have a
our
4092, but with my 5800X 3D, I have significant... Yeah, what settings? I've got ultra performance on right now.
You help me skip
I
town.
did used to...
I already
When I
put a deal
first
with the
got my
Black
4090, I paired it with the
Far from
800X 3D.
There, the Rippers can
And I
access
would
the matrix.
occasionally get quite
Use
a
an
bit,
algorithm to
like,
create a
drops in the
prototype of our
GPU
cure.
usage.
They'll need me present
That
to
was
run the
over a
test.
year ago now, though,
The
so...
moment they're finished, I'll send word.
In this game, it's probably... You know, it's had a lot of updates since then. It might not maybe do it so much now.
And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
I understand you. Believe you. Know what it's like to fight for your life. Every minute of it.
Gives you a new perspective, doesn't it?
Would I change from a 12400 to 14?
I guess that's all.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be a
I
pretty
suppose you should call Reed.
big
Let
upgrade.
him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
You had it on quality, yeah. I've got it on ultra performance right now. It's just kind of pushing the CPU usage. See, look, by just switching back to quality there, look at that. In the same place, what, 30 to 40 watts less on the CPU now? But almost half the FPS. Pretty much halved it. I'll check out 1440p in a sec. Ange ball getting exposed? Oi, bruv. What are you talking about? Tottenham better go 15 points clear. You heard it here first. Don't hit him. Who's that screaming? You hear that? Now we've got to go do that other thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. That looked kind of cool. Do I think Intel's better than AMD? Oh. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. No, if you want a serious answer, I'll give you a serious answer. but don't get offended. No, I'm not going to offend anything. I'm saying, I think personally, AMD gaming, AMD CPUs gaming, then yeah, they're better. Better for gaming, but I'd always prefer to have Intel for just everything else. So for like, you know, editing video stuff, rendering, all of this stuff, I'd prefer to have an Intel CPU. And I mean that, you know, you see it in the benchmarks, you know, Intel performs better in that area. If I was sold just gaming, nothing else, like absolutely nothing else, then I'd just do the 3D CPU. But then for everything else, it's like an all-rounder for everything. If that's what you need, then Intel definitely. So where is this person now then? Is this... we've probably missed the time, haven't we? No, we haven't. It was between 11 and 1, wasn't it? PC or console? Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. I actually got... I'm not going to answer... I'll answer that in like 2 or 3 days. I got my PS5, right? I got my PS5 today. Right? I'm going to be playing Spider-Man 2 on the 20th. And I'll let you know after that. I booted up... The only game I booted... I installed Warframe, right? Just to check it's all working and stuff. I do have some comments, but I'm not gonna... I won't say it yet. So, I'll be streaming Spider-Man 2 on, I think, is it Friday it comes out? It comes out on Friday, so... If you wanted to see any of that, just make sure to subscribe. I'll, well, yeah, we can, I mean, check it out on my PS5 then. And, yeah, we can see what it's like. I haven't... well, I've never played on PS5, so... It should be interesting. Spider-Man 2 as well looks really good. I'm like excited. Looks like a good good game. Hostile area. So you can get inside this thing, but what have I got to do? Call read. Call read. Read. Where are you? Here he is. Cool. Boom.
Read status report.
So me contact.
Spider-Man will surprise you, especially your first bit. Yeah, well, I have played Spider-Man. Played the remastered one PC. I played Miles Morales as well. I really like them. So, like, I kind of roughly know the vibe, but it does look really good.
It's looking bad. Real bad. His ticks are only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
My mic? Sure, SM7B.
But Reed, what's Omi spilled? We really need to talk.
I know, but later. Not a topic for the hollow. We need that car tracking, so get to work. We'll go from there.
Blast 8K. It's funny actually, because I used to get in arguments when I was running 8K on my 4090 and people saying they can play 8K on their PS5. And I know obviously it's a different, you know, dynamic resolution scaling and all this stuff. Like I wouldn't really still say that the PS5 was 8K capable, but on the box it says 8K on it. I guess maybe 8K video, sure, but like there's no way it's playing 8K native games. Like absolutely not. But it actually says it on the box, which I found hilarious when I saw that. I was like, there's no way that this is doing it in like performance mode. If it's rendering at like 720p or something, okay, fine, but ray reconstruction, yeah, it's good. The only thing it gets access to tracking station receiver. It kind of gets let down massively though at the lower DLSS presets. performance and balanced, it definitely looks kind of weird. Receiver. Oh, it's that, isn't it? Duh. How did I miss it? How did I miss this? $8K at 15 FPS. You'd be lucky to even get that. There's some games my 4090 gets that.
Just great.
So a PS5 at native, I think a native 8K PS5 is like absolutely not. With upscaling maybe, but.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay,
What about Assassin's Creed Mirage? What about it? I'll probably might try and play some more Assassin's Creed Mirage tomorrow before Spider-Man comes out. I've actually switched my 8 gigs 4060 Ti for a 16 gig, so maybe try that out. Penguin Gamer. Is that supposed to be Penguin? Hello, though. Would this setup you still have to use DLSS? With path tracing on, yeah. If you want any... I mean, without all of that stuff and path tracing on, I think we're at about... What were we at? About 30 FPS natively, so... With path tracing on and everything. Not too good. Let me switch to... Let's try out 1440p now, shall we? Do you want me to first... If I switch... I mean, to be fair, I can show you. Do you want to see it natively without anything? Actually, hang on. Did I have ray tracing? Did I have ray reconstruction on just then, or did we have that off? Am I tripping? No, I think we had that on, didn't we? Because you do gain about 5 to 10 FPS with that on, depending on where you are. Switch that off. Oh, actually, we want path tracing on, sorry. So I'll show you in native 4K without any frame generation DLSS or anything. Get ready to cry. Oof. Yeah, so I think we had about 20 to 30 FPS in that area. Natively. Which, although it's incredibly low, considering how insane the path tracing stuff is, on performance-wise, you know, there's a lot of cards that I'll get 1 FPS doing this. So the fact that it doesn't just fall apart and crumble. He's British, I am, mate. What are you talking about, geese? Then if we switch all that off, just look, no ray tracing at all. Woo! 60. Notice how my wattage doesn't really change that much with between DLSS quality and native. It doesn't really change that much. But I thought maybe we'd see it change a bit with that, but... And then ray tracing by itself instead of path tracing. So if I just put ray tracing on... So yeah. It's like another 10 to 15 FPS hit just putting path tracing on from normal ray tracing. And then between, you know, both added on, what were we, like 30 to 40 FPS hit by doing that. Because we were at like 60 to 70 and then between 20 and 30. What is going on in here?
Looking for something? Won't find it here. Nothing to find.
Transceiver. Need to jack in quick. 2 secs and I'm gone.
Can I say something very British? What do you mean by very British? Do you mean Cockney or do you mean posh?
Borked.
It ain't working? Jesus. You want a hint?
Because a lot of people, when they think British,
how
they
to
think of
fix
like
it
the
if
posh.
You really want to fix it.
But I mean, no one really talks like
Old
that.
people need help with this.
At least not in the
stuff
circles I
sometimes.
mix in, you know?
So, yeah. Turn it off first. Then, turn it back on. You know, I can tell you where to look for the on button for 1,000 ads. Interested?
Thanks, but no
This is
thanks.
MSI
Be fine
Afterburner and Rivatuner, yeah.
Sure.
Princeps.
Yeah, totally. What about 10? I'll help you for 10 ads
Posh?
too.
I don't even know if I could...
Nah, really, I'll be fine.
Whatever.
Hello,
I'm not going
darling.
anywhere.
Could you please just get the oranges from the garden? I can't even really do it.
Okay.
What do
These are
posh
all
people
yours.
say?
Nova.
Let me just
Done
get
deal.
the rolls.
So, switch. Where is it?
I don't know
That
exactly.
was awful. I'm trying to think of the
Around
queen,
here.
but...
Telling you where to look, not where to find it. Just like I said.
I don't know
Okay,
anyone
hot
who
and
talks
cold.
like that, so...
If you're close or far, we'll holler hot or cold.
What's
Let's
a
start
posh name?
playing. You'll get it.
Bartholomew, could you please just get me the food from the kitchen? That's what they sound like.
Warmer. Getting hot.
Victoria, please could you...
Colder. Warmer.
Wait, I'm gonna... What's this little kid going on
Ice
about?
Cold. Warmer. Colder.
Right, I've had enough. Warmer.
Getting hot. Warmer.
The food in the kitchen.
What the fuck?
Victoria,
Indeed. No.
please could you go and get me the scone from the
best
kitchen?
fucking bed, too. Can gas power grid?
And please make me a tea. An Earl Grey.
Back on, baby.
You got 2 surefire fixes. Hard re. Yo. Don't even think about flatlining here. I ain't gonna touch a corpse.
British accent, not like people in Newcastle. I like the Newcastle accent. I mean, it's very far from where I am, but I like their accent.
Perfect, Johnny.
I think it sounds quite cute.
Wasn't on purpose. Just gotta pick up the pace. Clock's ticking.
I'm doing what I can.
Don't even know what posh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anyone who like that. That accent, I guess, is probably like Surrey. People joke people from Surrey sound like that, but I don't. Well, I don't live that far from there, but no one. I don't think I've ever met anyone who talks like that. I think you either grow up with that kind of accent, or what is going on in this building? There's someone like smashing it up. Someone's smashing up the gaff. Stoke slang. Stuck. Babies from my neck of the... Oh yeah, I remember. Pompey, mate, innit? I was actually out in Pompey on Saturday. got myself a cheeky little sausage and egg McMuffin Sunday morning at the Fratton McDonald's. Oof. Wait, is that Fratton? I actually don't know if that's Fratton. Well, it's near Fratton Park, so I guess it is. Let's try out 1440p. Penguin Gamer, thanks for subscribing. I actually don't know, where does Fratton end and Southsea begin? What was I doing? 1440p. Right, 1440p. Hopefully that doesn't mess the stream up. So this is... What settings we're actually running? Do we do it out? I'll do it without ray tracing first. Whew. Over Fratton Bridge, the one by the station. I guess that makes sense. I used to live on a couple of roads. I forget what the roads are. Devonshire Avenue. That's kind of further in. I used to live a couple of roads from... Oh, what is it? Orchard Road? And that was considered Southsea. On the address. But it must be right on the... Right on the edge. Okay, without ray tracing. We had about, what did we have? 65, 70. We've got higher clocks on this. I wonder, maybe I have to try and have a look at overclocking and see. Only thing I was concerned about with overclocking this CPU is that just the power and the temperatures. Like, we're already, you know, we're close to 80 here. Gone up to 30 to 33% though. It's quite doubled the CPU usage. Still sitting pretty high on the GPU usage though. Try and grab one of these side. $1080p. Yeah, I'll check that. We'll check out some ray tracing DLSS at 1440p first. Just notice the power as well too, though. 160 watts. Ooh. Holy smokes. I think this is probably going to need to be undervolted a little bit more to get it on a similar level to my 3900. I remember hitting 180 or 190 watts once in Dead Space. Don't know if anyone in here remembers that. That was before the undervolt. Going the complete wrong way. Spotted dick. Oh. Now we're talking. Haven't had that in a while. That warm with a bit of custard. Whew. What about jam roly-poly?
Jesus Christ.
Now we're talking. Gonna have to go and buy myself that now. How much this whole build costs? About 3,000. But you could do it for a lot cheaper. I went pretty over the top on my hard drives, my SSDs. Most people won't need the amount of storage that I have just because of recording and stuff. Recording and games, like I just have an absolute ton of games all installed at once. Try it with path tracing now. Try it out with path tracing, still native. Oh. $40 to 50 FPS.
Hansen's rabid brutes around.
Ugh.
Remember 75? It wasn't as bad as this, but they...
Sorry for interrupting. Name's V.
Look at this GPU
Hands,
power, though.
Brianna, I take it.
That's right.
GPU power is 430 almost. And look at my CPU power, it's
He'll
halved.
help us. I'll give you some space. Okay?
Yes.
And my CPU usage is like halved as well. Just putting on path tracing is halved
I
it.
want you to make him suffer.
So it's like gone completely non-CPU to GPU. What monitor am I using? I've just got, it's in the description. I've got a 4K LG Ultra Gear. Yeah, I would like an OLED, but it's too expensive right now. Wait for it to come down.
Emotions are running high right now. Before we start, need to understand who you are.
I am
Where
1440p, yeah.
Life in
Right now.
Dogtown. Know it well?
Night City, born and bred. Rest of no concern. As for Dogtown, seen better and worse places to live, in equal parts.
You hide
Am I
behind
using a
indifference.
contact frame? No.
Only says more about you than you think. That's you introduced. I'm Brianna. 6 years back, the Tigers came after me, so I ran. Landed here.
Am
For
I
most
mad
of
that they
us,
put the same
our
price
past doesn't
tag for
amount to more
hardware in
than
dollar, euro?
Running, surviving, which is why
What do you
I wanna
mean?
make sure that for
Normally
once,
stuff's
the
cheaper in
A's we
America.
stick together will buy us justice.
Because it's just that they
Real
probably
justice.
they sell more units there, so I think stuff's
Justice.
normally cheaper.
Means what to you exactly?
For the most
Definitions
part, an
vary.
average stuff
What do you
normally is
your
cheaper
take?
there. Oh.
Leon Rinder doesn't deserve to live. He was a triggerman for Hansen. A murderer.
Like I
Also
thought, I think
familiar
it
with
is.
that brand of justice.
I think Andy
Good for
posted in
you.
the Discord. What was it?
Doesn't change Rinder
I think it was the
killing Martha's
7800X
son,
3D, wasn't it?
along with his friends and
Was
four
three?
other
Was it
residents.
$350?
Jason,
We don't
Caleb,
have prices like that here.
Deontay, Omar,
It's
Pharrell,
like
Matthias,
I
Elisa,
can't remember how much. It's like
and
$500, $550 here.
Why kill all these people? Any reason?
Evil is evil. It doesn't need a reason. Martha's boy, Jason, he wanted to become
And you
a
guys get
fixer.
better deals too in America,
up
but you
some
have
deal.
like Micro Center. Is
Brought
it what's it called?
Rinder to the stacks.
Micro Center.
But there was
We
a
don't have
dispute.
anything like that here.
Rinder opened fire and
We have like
well,
Currys and PC,
we're
but they
still
don't really
scrubbing
have
the blood
deals
off the
like that. They
walls.
don't really sell stuff.
Identified the bodies by their
Like you guys get
imprints.
really good bundle
I
deals
see.
like CPUs and
Found
RAM
this in
and
Jason's
motherboards and
body.
stuff. We don't really get that
It's
much.
encrypted, but I'm sure
Like you
can
do get them
manage.
at shops, but they're not
Feel free
really.
to look around.
They're a bit cheaper, but
Investigate.
not like the level.
There's still
The
plenty of
you know, the deals
traces.
you seem to get in America are pretty nuts sometimes.
Hang in there, Brianna.
I will. And remember, we're paying you for justice. 17 people.
Going for $350. Yeah, I mean that's
It's not
that's
given
insane.
lightly.
I don't think you'll ever see that
I'll keep
price.
it
Rinder's
Not for the
dog
next like 5 years. You won't
to
see that price here.
It'll serve as a reminder to this pack of thugs that we're capable of fighting
But-
back.
To be honest, I mean, can't complain. I mean, we still, you know, you could in theory get it. You know, I had to order my RAM. I got my RAM from America, but the only issue is sometimes you pay
Do my
really crazy
best.
prices on imports now in England. So it's like it eventually becomes not worth it. You get it cheaper in America, but then you pay loads for the import. So it's like it kind of, you know, defeats the point. Micro Center is literally only in a few. Oh right, is it like a specific states in America? Is it? That car's not making any sound. It is. What's that? Is that like in and out? In and out. Is it only a California thing? They only have 20 stores, really? Oh. That's really not very many. I thought it was a lot more than that. going to switch DLSS on now. Put that on quality. It's going to reset that again. Rear reconstruction on. So we had about, what, 40 to 50 FPS. This should give us... Whew! 3 times the FPS. Let's get different cars. You're going to be gay. What's my other ones? That one. I haven't used this one in a while. Oh, wait, not that one. What was the one? I think I lost a car. I did lose a car. So, I didn't listen to a word to that side mission. Investigate the area. So, putting DLSS and stuff on, CPU usage is back up a little bit. Not quite as bad as it was native. Obviously, power is down by about 100 watts by putting that on. Which is pretty wild. Slender the Arrival. Is that a brand new game? I've not heard of it.
Don't know if it'll come off.
I'll have someone bring us something stronger.
Is it out now?
Marks like these. I'm thinking 50 cal rounds. Mark 31 HMG.
Heavier than a motherfucker lead spitter that did this. Hauling it with a Ganic arm? Not a chance.
Classic go-to for militant Marines. Ex-soldiers like Rinder. Scan didn't pick up traces of other rounds, which would make him the lone shooter.
Accidentally just switched my aircon on. What?
Someone's been collecting different kinds of lead here. But why?
When I was little, after shootouts, we'd race to collect any casings we could find.
Where did he just
Traded
disappear to?
Between ourselves. Must be some kid's stash.
Doesn't tell me anything about
Where is he?
Ryder, but I can't complain about knowing a little piece of Johnny Silverhand's childhood.
Where did he go?
Rinder take it out on the ground or something?
Not his fist. See the blood? Indentation? Took some
Significant
poor fucker's
latency.
head and bashed it repeatedly.
With what? When you're
like
running the
going
4K
berserk.
DLSS quality? Yeah, it's because your settings, though, natively your frame rate is like, what, 20 FPS? 20 to 25 FPS, so it's kind of under... Ideally, you want that over 30, really. It's not really too bad for me. I'd say if you measured it, you'd probably obviously see it's higher. But in terms of playing,
See these combat souls?
just playing this game as like a single-player game, I don't really notice
on
it.
the roof of this shack. Bash his leg against a railing. It's a 10-foot jump for a man who's got to weigh at least 360
10-year anniversary
pounds.
release to that. Oh, right.
Prints like these.
Let me
So either we're witnessing
Let me
the
write it
fattest
down.
fuck
I've not
whoever
heard of
jumped
it.
or Rinder's got
We've got so many
augmented
games coming out,
hamstrings on top of
like
being
recently. It's
cloned
kind
up
of been a
like
bit.
goddamn tank.
Is it on Steam?
It's a riddle, all
What was it
right.
called? The Slender.
Seems you're looking for a bored-out killing machine that's lost all self-control.
Sounds about right.
It's going to be interesting to see. I'm hoping they add frame generation to Modern Warfare 3. Because that would be the first game in multiplayer. Really be able to, like, see what that's like. Because I don't think it's too much of a good idea, but... Slender the Arrival. I'll have a look. Quite a lot of games recently, though. I know we've got, like, got Spider-Man in 2 days. Obviously, it'd be slightly different because I won't really be able to benchmark it per se, like live, but just a general playthrough. And then we got Alan Wake as well.
Hey, I got the encryption key.
Unreal Engine 5 looks...
Nice work.
Yeah, I think it does look really good. What's the performance like from what you've seen of it and that? Because it's been... Unreal Engine 5 for me has been a bit dodgy than the games I've seen. On day one at least, the performance has always been quite bad.
Just tell the Ripper you know she
And then after some patches, it's got a lot better.
She know you came with my blessing.
Alright, we gotta go. Where did I leave the car? What caller do I use? It's in the description, but a Corsair H510i IQ, you know. You'll probably recognize it if you see it. This person get out of the road. What is going on there? Is that a shield? That's what you use? Yeah, I like it. It's good, and I've got all my fan stuff's just in one place on the IQ app. I find that's nice. It's all in one place.
Hello? Hello?
You Frida?
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you.
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification war era.
Looks too hot for a 360. Well, yeah, but this is these are the i9s we're talking about. 3900K and this are like insanely hard to keep down.
Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
Not really an issue though. I mean, it can pretty much run up to about... We had it at about 90-95 before, and it didn't even cause it a problem.
Here to see me?
Things are in flux. Situation's changing fast.
The can go up to, I think under stress test, you're looking at like 100 to 110 degrees. So like, they're kind of designed to run up to that, so it's not really a problem.
Myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through too. To resort to treason.
You're in no position to understand, Reed. Your life ain't on a timer.
But I know death. Stared him in the eyes up close. She's trapped. Not just here and now, but going months back. Hell. Actually years.
Can load really big asset packs, but data transfer is sometimes hampered by background.
Songbird, the Blackwall,
and what that causes the low FPS. Yeah, it makes sense, because they seem to fix it pretty quick. It's just a shame that the games come out like that, though. I'd have thought stuff like that would be picked up before it gets released. Seems to be like the games come out day one, I'm playing it at 4K 40 FPS, and then 2 weeks later they patch it, and I'm getting like 70, 60 or 70 FPS. Like, well, could they not just fix that before it releases?
Never.
I'd have thought stuff like that would get picked up before it released,
but doesn't mean I can.
Coming from a federal agent.
Alexandru, hello.
You want to get her home.
You want to get this pre-build, but it is $5 higher.
Remains to be seen.
What, $5?
Okay. We break
the chain. I'd get the 14900 if you were picking between the two.
We stow away somewhere safe. Ask some questions. Establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help it disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
He's real world tested. Yeah, but there must be a better way to do that.
some would
Like
call
just
that
do a
treason.
beta or something. I guess that's what we're seeing in
something I
RoboCop.
don't
That's Unreal Engine 5. They had a beta, didn't they? So like, I guess that would be the best way to do it. And I think there was a load of stuttering issues with the game, so I'm guessing they've got that sorted out.
Best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand. But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the black wall and the attendant paranoia.
You have 68 degree at 160 to 70 watts. Yeah, why is your CPU pulling 170 watts though?
I'm sure of it.
Read you loud and clear. So what's it all mean next?
I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker, silver bullet against any fortified net.
$5, yeah. If it's a $5 difference, then yeah, just get the 14. There's not really much point in getting the 13. There's not much difference between the two. But you're getting a slightly better performance from the 4900. So if it's $5, you might as well just get that. You've got the newer CPU and it's slightly better.
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide
Currently,
open.
price to performance, the 13th is still way better. Well, the 3900K and the 4900K are the same price, so it would make no sense to get the 13900. Nico, thanks for subscribing.
Sure hope you haven't botched this.
Check out 1080p in a sec.
Well, that's a hope we share then. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later.
Really enjoyed the
Time I was on my
RoboCop
way.
demo. Yeah, I didn't actually play
I leave you
it. It disappeared
looking
off
for
Steam now, but I was kind of
Rita's
going to wait for the main game.
Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
Okay, no time to lose.
Tush, meet chair.
Epic Bench, yo! No FSR3,
Okay.
no. I don't
Anesthesia
think we'll see
incoming.
FSR3 in this game this
Don't
year.
worry, it's
I
the
don't
good
think.
stuff. Relax and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
So,
FSR3 on the 2nd of November in this game.
Yet more questions.
That'll be good.
Did they tell you
I was kind of
nothing
just
about
not really...
building?
I was just thinking, well, it probably won't be this year. I mean, if it is, that's great.
But, yes. I'm from
Just wasn't
Watson.
holding out hope, because
Oh,
I know
you
it
got
took,
a new
it took
victim.
ages to add it for
Who's it
DLSS 3.
You would truly be better off keeping things like that to yourself. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
Oh, that was a horrible sound. There no official release for fluid motion frames? No, I think just next year. I think January or February next year is what they've said, but could be longer if there's problems, you know. I think the official... I don't know if they specified an exact date. They just said 2024. Beginning of 2024. Damn, I'm getting a whole new face. Is there a way to watch without spoilers? No. Close your eyes. Is this 4K path tracing? No. Right now I've got 1440p. 1440p path tracing right now.
Nice to see you in good form.
Mm-hmm. You want
I
some?
will actually check, because we had DLSS on. Let me go ultra performance just to see if we can see how the CPU handles it.
To chat. Got no
It's,
other
you know,
options.
cranked up.
You'll have to do.
Cranked up my CPU power,
So
150
tell
now.
me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
Interesting way.
1440p. No, that was 1440p with path tracing. I just had DLSS and frame generation on.
They send you to a fancy party, stroke your ego, and now you're some kind of super spy? What's next?
But yeah, natively with it was 40,
parade?
yeah.
A statue? A national holiday? Kids home from school? What the fuck? But seriously, found yourself in a shit-tastic situation. Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to
How's the power
someone's
consumption?
head. Pull the trigger.
Slightly higher than my 3900K.
The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
I think one of them's trying to dupe me.
No, they're both telling the truth. I mean, might be muddy on the nitty-gritty.
Still got this high GPU usage. I'll play with these settings for a little bit just to see if we can see that usage come down. So it's at 90 there.
Survival.
Yeah, 200 FPS. Very,
That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps
nuts.
making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed, Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
Reader Songbird. What would you do?
I'm seeing this. You see it in his beard, the ray reconstruction, though. Do you see it?
For every gonk choice you make. But I can't do dick. But honest to God, V, not fucking around? I don't know. Got no goddamn clue.
Oh, you can see it around his eyes.
All done. The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
Thanks for everything.
Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah, it's definitely, like you say, the noise it's trying to catch up. Remember that we was in that... What scene was it? In the club? We're in that club, weren't we? And it looked crazy. Definitely more noticeable, though. The lower down res you go and the lower DLSS setting you go, you can definitely see it. Alert, you see it? See it in the fences a lot. Any point using HT? What's that? Hyperthreading? Do you need a new motherboard for the CPU? No. Same socket. Yeah, we're at 170 watts, yeah. Oh no! Oh dude. Down, GPU usage is down a little bit. Gonna have to maybe add a little bit to the undervolt, I think. Maybe potentially have to look at that. Look at these magazines here. You can really see it. Look at that. You see that? See how crazy it looks? Yeah, getting some drop on that. It's still in the 90s though. It's not really too bad. Thanks for subscribing. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. You'll have to let me know how to pronounce your name. Did I update the BIOS? I did, yeah. Yeah, I updated it with the latest like BIOS. Oh my god. 45% CPU usage here. Isn't the watts higher because of the res? Yeah, exactly. Like, the lower you drop the resolution, and also we're using DLSS too, that it makes it even more CPU heavy. So like you can see, like I'm at 40% CPU usage. You know, at 4K, that's what's causing the power too. At 4K, we were at like 10%, 15%, so you're then going to expect the power to be lower. So if we go 1080p and then also add DLSS, you'll likely see this be even higher. Which we'll do in a sec. Trying to figure out what the main mission is. Have we run out of meat duty? These are all from the other thing, are they? Side job. We've still got this one here. There are people that I've got to call. Not sure who it is. $185 watts. Whew. Not seen those readings in a while. Can we break 193? Can we break 200? That is the question. 200 watts, could you imagine? Maybe we break that on 1080p. Yeah, this image isn't looking too great with these settings though. Look how blurry that is. Ultra performance. I think we have it on that now. We've got that on that now. It is quite blurry, yeah. I think now though it becomes, at this preset, like the ray reconstruction is really not that great. It makes it look kind of weird. I think below balanced it looks a bit rough with ray reconstruction. And then if you're starting off at a lower res already, using that, it then can be quite bad. It kind of actually hurts your eyes. Is it coming? Oh my god. Those newspapers are particles not meshing, so it's understandable that lighting has... Yeah. Not accept... Oh my god, look at this. Not acceptable, though. I need those newspapers. I need them, you know... I need them fully, properly working. I need the light to be reflecting perfectly. I'd refund the game. Wait, what? If they can't fix those newspapers, I'm refunding the game. What have I got to do here? Wrong floor. Whoa, what are you doing?
Know the password? No? Then scram.
Do you want it? You want it? I'll give it you. I'll give it you. Anyone else? Nah. That's what I thought.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Just what I needed.
Whoa. Completely disappeared. Performance. Performance is also, in my opinion, still quite bad. At 1440p, it's gonna still be quite bad. I think at 4K, if you're playing at 4K, you could probably just about do it. But if you're natively playing from a lower res, and you'll obviously DLSS preset is going to then also be lower.
They're operating without Papa's approval.
If that makes sense.
What else can I say?
Meaning what?
Our clients are Brazilian intelligence agents acting without said agency's knowledge.
Huh. How come?
Now you overestimate.
Yes, bench, but that is so much rendering that people would need extreme amount of geometry. Yeah, no. I'm joking. I know. I understand. What are you doing? You're just passing through. So I can still see all of the. You see it? You're on 1440p though. It's 4K. I'm at 1440p right now, just testing it. Yeah. What I meant is if you're at 4K and you use DLSS, quality, you're then rendering at 1440p. But if you're starting off at 1440p and using DLSS quality, you're then rendering at 1080p. Do you see what I mean? So like, performance is gonna look worse if you start off at 1080p and then use performance. It's gonna look a lot worse than if you're at 4K and you use that. If you see what I mean? With the ray reconstruction, like the lower down you start, it's gonna then look worse. So like, it's not so noticeable at 4K on performance, but at 1440p it's more noticeable. 1080p then it's even more noticeable. Just like, the lower the resolution gets, the worse the more crazy it looks.
I'm the Brazilian intelligence agency.
Yes, we got those processors tracked down.
Name's V.
At least from what I've seen, anyway. But I've also seen had some people commenting saying that they're getting horrendous ghosting with ray reconstruction even at 4K. So I personally haven't experienced ghosting, but for me it fixes the ghosting. I just get this other weird like vibration on the image, I guess is the best way to describe it.
What?
Especially on things like we saw there, like the fencing and stuff like this, where the light, it just gets wrecked.
Access denied. Wait,
can't deal with it.
Clearance required.
Sorry, I thought you were serious. No.
Are you really?
Why? I'm extremely sarcastic. I think it's a British thing.
The signal could die any
Maybe it's just me,
we
though.
don't have time to be picky.
A lot of people sometimes misunderstand. When I was in America, you should like, I think every single American thought I was just being rude like all the time. I had to tone it down a bit.
Hans mentioned you're looking for someone. Take it that's him.
Bravo.
Like, they just thought I was being flat rude. I was like, no, I'm joking.
37 years old, worked at the agency for 12. 6 feet tall, brown hair, well built, combat trained.
Banner went MIA in Dogtown 6 months ago. He sent one last call for help right before he vanished. Listen.
Send back up. Please.
His biomonitor began pinging a few days ago. The signal's coming from Dogtown.
How's the 4900 compared with the 3900 temperature? Well, this is pulling slightly more power, so as a consequence, you'll have
following through.
Slightly hotter temperatures.
Hands up, bro. It's true. We're acting alone. Would you like to know why?
Can I do a US accent?
When Banner went missing.
Oh my god.
Him KIA. His body has never been found.
That's pretty much all I can
then
do.
His signal returned. What did the agency say?
It's like Valley Girl.
Insufficient evidence. Our algorithms place his
Oh my
chances
god,
of survival
someone
at
get the
4%.
trash.
Fuck the
That's it.
algorithms. Principle, integrity, naivete. Call it what you will. They don't care. We do.
I can do the like south.
Why is Banner so important to you?
I need me to get me my boots back.
Banner introduced us to the agency.
Oh, well,
Shot me in the
some
Botox.
matters are so unjust you can't just sit and pretend them away. Only two things matter.
Get me my boots.
First, Ben is our dear
Down the
friend.
creek.
Second, we hired you to check on his signal. Is that clear?
We'll handle the eventual fallout.
Any
That's
other
all I
fun
got.
surprises for me?
Unfortunately, yes.
Banner's signal is currently coming.
Hope I didn't offend anyone.
You see him in terra cognita. One problem is, the scavengers are flocking to the signal like flies. And wait, there's another.
The gang's with Boris Rybakov, an ex-Spetsnaz operative. That bastard killed enough people to fill a cemetery. Well?
Internet's having trouble.
Okay, all clear. Guess I'll get to it.
I'm sending you the coords.
Sorry about that. Sectorial, hello. It is out. 4900K is out. It came out yesterday, yeah. Came out yesterday. I got it. Just got it this morning.
Well?
I'm at 1440p though right now. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. We're really close to 100 likes. Should we, I'll drop down to 1080p now as well. We've seen enough of this. If I leave all that on. Go native 1080p. Ready to watch this pull insane amounts of power. Big boy overlay. Right, so this is just native 1080p path tracing. Do I still have the tough 4090? I do, yeah. I don't have a Core 1, no. That's how I think people from the South speak. Yeah, to be honest, like I never came... When I was in America, I never came across anyone who spoke like that. And I went to like... I don't think I kind of missed a lot of the... Where do people talk like that? In like Virginia and stuff? Georgia, Alabama. Mississippi. I didn't really go to those. Where did I go? I went to Nashville. I don't think that's far enough down, is it? And then I went to New Orleans. I don't think it's as, like, the accent's as thick there. What's my health? Oh my god. This looks... Why does this look like Ray Reconstruction is still on? It's not. It looks horrendous. I think it's the path tracing is just making it look crazy at 1080p. On my 4K screen. Nashville is one of the hearts of the South. Yeah, I just don't think the people... I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I was drunk pretty much 80% of the time, you know? I don't remember any... I think they have a bit of an accent, but it's not like that thick. It's not like thick, deep South. So, getting about 60 to 70 with 1080p path tracing. 120 watts. 22% usage. Not getting too bad drops on GPU usage.
What the fuck?
Can you see the build? Yeah. I post a lot of photos on my community tab on my YouTube channel. Got a lot of photos of my stuff on there. Or join the Discord. I don't really post too many photos in there, but I'll try. The link's in the description. There's lots of photos of people's builds in general. You can post your own build in there if you want. Right, so seems alright, 1080p wise, seems alright. If I now switch the DLSS stuff on though, this is where it gets a bit chaotic. So path tracing, ray tracing on. I wanted to check these. No, depth of field off. Ray reconstruction, frame generation. We'll put it on DLSS quality. Not too bad. I mean, 140, 150 watts. What was it where we were seeing 180, 190? That was ultra performance, wasn't it? 1440p. Set it to Psycho. Yeah. I've got it set like this because this is the ray tracing overdrive preset. That's what they give you. So like whenever I change the preset, I think it just changes it automatically. George, hello.
Banner? That you? Still breathing?
Later. I'm hurt. And no scars. I'll explain once they're gone.
Copy. Where you at?
Go to the main museum hall. I'll lead you from there.
Damn, me with 200 FPS. I'll be like this. Flick of the wrist headshot. Let's see this guy here. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. It's a thing of beauty. You couldn't do this with like 60 FPS. Look at it. It's like aimbot.
The hell?
Look at it. Look at it. It's like I'm playing COD. This is how some people play COD. Like, they gotta go see a doctor. I do actually have another gun, don't I?
What the hell is this?
I bet it looks cool in here in 4K though. I'm missing out. What are these lines? What? My gun's not shooting. My gun's not shooting. What's going on? Yeah, my pistol overall is the best. Why are my guns not shooting? What's going on? They're not shooting, look. Now they are. I just died. Why are my guns not shooting? $7800X3D is better. Well, it's just not though, is it? In gaming, yeah, there can definitely be an argument for that. On par, but I mean the 4900 even in a lot of games gets more FPS. Productivity is no question. Yeah, I mean the i9's, you know, there's no discussion really. If you're just gaming, we kind of discussed that earlier. If you're just gaming, then sure, it makes sense, but go ultra performance, watch his power just get jacked. Interestingly, not as bad. 1440p seems like the chaos mode. $80 degrees. It's all right. I mean, we're pulling 160 watts, so pretty normal considering.
Banner, that you? Still breathing?
Later. Hurts. And those scars. I'll explain once they're gone.
Copy. Where you at?
Go to the main museum hall. I'll lead you from there.
Oh, this looks horrendous though, ultra performance. My god, look at it.
Where the f? You know what? You're fucked, asshole. Make decisions.
First time we're seeing a CPU. Well, on my 3900K in Frostbite, if we put this onto Frostbite engine, oh, you could be looking at 180, 190 watts. Easy.
That must have hurt.
Whoa. Whoa.
Заберись, а то все подохнем.
I can't see anything. What's that light? Look.
Перезаряжаюсь.
Where is he? Whoops. How much for this? How much for what? What are we talking about?
You won't get away with that. Ah!
Out of ammo. Close up.
So, little dip down again on the GPU usage, 89%, 91%. So, it still drops down a little bit. What is all of this here? Is that paper? Yeah, it doesn't seem to get quite... Thought maybe it'd be worse at 1080p, but it seems to be maybe on par in those same areas we were hitting 180 watts and stuff. Probably would be very similar at 1080p. This does really not look that good, though, ultra performance. Are there animals in here? I'd quite like to... I might, you know what? I'm going to drop back to 4K because I'd quite like to see this area in 4K. I think it'd probably look quite good. Put it back to quality. So we've got frame generation on, DLSS quality, ray reconstruction on. Then we've got everything maxed. That's still set to psycho at least. Ray tracing, path tracing. And look at our frames in here. Hammering the frames. I'll tell you what, I've got horrendous latency. Pretty bad. Look at that power though on the GPU. 9% usage now, back down to 70 watts. Just shows you. Shows you the difference between the different resolutions. Back up to 400 watts on my GPU.
God damn it!
I've lost my gun. 1440p. We did that already. Just rewind the stream a little bit. Do I like sharpness that high? No, you guys told me to turn it up to that last time. Because we had all that ray reconstruction stuff, the weird stuff on the image. You guys told me to turn it up. Where is this guy? I hear him. Am I going crazy? Is it bugged? The screen flash. Yeah, it's him. It's him flashing, but he's invisible.
God damn it!
Oh, he's up top. Ah, he's up top. Oh. Can I get up there? Jump! How much damage is my... Oh, is he just healed up? No way. This ain't good. Seems to be some weird delay on shooting weapons. Is that a bug? It does not feel right at all. Where is he?
I want to see body parts flying! I've got a chainsaw, cocksucker!
Wow, this guy is really annoying. Give it a rest.
I've got a chainsaw, cocksucker!
I'm out of ammo. I might just go down. He's got 1 health. Hey!
Good. Rivakov is finished. I'm waiting.
Sanji, hello.
Upstairs.
How many PCs do I have? 2. I have to buy some ammo. Craft it.
Anna here. We're approaching Benna's signal.
Think the man's there too. Alive.
What? Okay. I'll keep this channel open. Over.
What am I looking for in here?
Please. Stay calm.
FPS definitely getting hammered in that area though.
The hell are you?
I've been
all the glass and
for
stuff.
Katya Karelina. Sav Oil. Formerly. I need your agency's help. You're on comms with your people, yes?
They hear you. Banner, where is he?
That is no longer relevant. Banner is dead.
Great. Now tell me how you know.
Listen to me. I fell out of favor at Savoil. Now they're hunting me. Savoil does not simply give up the hunt.
Doesn't answer my question.
I ran her.
What's the config? This one's obviously 4900K and whatever GPU that I put in it. To test.
Ain't here. I am. Now Banner.
And my other computer is my stream PC, which has a 5950X in it, and it currently has a 4060 in it.
All right. We caught Banner in Dogtown. At first, we didn't know who he worked for. That became clear during questioning. I kept him alive, gave him treatment. But then later, it wasn't me.
She's lying, V. New orders. Kill her like the beach dog she is and take the biomonitor. Over and out.
Anna? Anna.
Your people, what did they say?
Brazil wants you dead. Guess who's got to pull the trigger?
What do we talk for?
Is a 4060 enough to stream 4K?
I have valuable data
As
from
a dedicated,
you and your people.
A dedicated stream PC,
Let's be
yeah.
professional, yes?
Look, they're not my people. Banner's besties hired me to find him or his biomon. That's it.
Yeah, as
No,
a
wait.
dedicated PC,
You're
yeah,
alert,
but
yes?
if you're gaming at the same
was
time off
doing
of
my
it, I
job
probably wouldn't
just
do
like
that.
You understand?
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to play in
I have
4K
a
on a...
proposition.
I wouldn't really advise playing in
Hear me
4K on a
out.
4060 anyway.
I'm listening. Go.
I have Banner's biomonitor. You are reasonable, so I give it to you.
It's been fine for me so
There's
far.
also a stash in Dogtown with my gear. I give you coordinates, okay?
There a catch?
No catch. You let me go, that is
I
all.
mean, I had so many
What
issues
do you care about some Banner?
streaming off the same PC, so like for me it's
Deal. Flip me the
already
cords.
better just overall.
And you, better Delta.
And luckily, fingers crossed,
Yes.
computer. I think my computer crashed once or twice, didn't it? That used to crash the streams all the time. Obviously, I don't really get that issue anymore because I've got a stream PC, so it doesn't matter. But it feels like it hasn't really happened to me so much since. I like this computer. All the characters in this game are just so equipped with the computers, aren't they? They've just got insane setups. Like, they've always got like 5 monitors and like all kinds of stuff. Look, she's got another 2 over here. There's another 4 up there. Yeah, so I go out of this room here. We're getting 73 FPS in here. I go out here and we're getting in the 50s straight away. Boom, 58. Cool mission though, that one. I go back out the house again, I'm at 75. One monitor is always enough. Mate, I've looked at 2 monitors most of my adult life. And I've got 20/20 vision. Easy. I went to the opticians. They said my eyesight was better after looking at the monitors. I mean, explain that. Don't make no sense, does it? Alright, where we gotta go here? I don't know what floor it is. I'm gonna go terrace first and then can always get the other one. Crimson, hello! CPU, yeah, at 4K it's alright. It's getting pretty hammered at 1440p and 1080p. We're looking at closer to 80 degrees. But we were pulling about twice as much power, so... Where is it making me go? How do I get down safely? Am I planning to get... I'm not planning to get any more of the Intel Arcs, no. Not any of the current gen. Which model's that? Oh, is that the lowest? What, the model's A770? Is that's the lower one, is it? Oh, it's incredible. Hello. How's it going? What else am I looking for? Oh. Dodgy little meet up.
Fuck.
What's going on here? What is the lineup of that? Just trying to look. So that's the middle one, isn't it? I mean, they've got 4. That's the new one. That's kind of the middle-ish one, A750, A550. I'm skipping out pretty much on the whole of the ARC thing. After my A770, I'm not really massively interested in trying any of the other ones. I was kind of wanted to wait for the next generation. Those cards were a bit of a letdown for me, and a bit. There's too many problems. Probably could deal with it better now that I've got like a stream PC, but the issue is I still have to work from this computer, and when I've got that GPU in, it was just too frustrating to use. I'd just be working and it would black screen. Sometimes it would do it like 10 to 15 times a day. And I just kind of had enough of it. I got annoyed. Alright, what am I looking for here? Find the stash. Counter Seba, yo. Oh, it's in here, is it? Oh, move. Here it is. Just found it, mate. Get the Bugatti out.
It's an airplane. What? Or maybe a spaceship. Or a giant space rock.
Call Reed. I've got to call him again. God, this guy won't give up.
Hey, procedures are wrapped.
30 FPS with integrated graphics.
Hope you're not feeling too
What resolution?
Read his work. It's time to intercept and supplant the net runners.
480p.
Just one hiccup. Our access to Karen Exotics was cut. They must have discovered us.
Wait, seriously? So we lost them?
Not entirely. We know they were last in city center, headed our direction. Find a vantage point near the entrance of Dogtown. You'll grab a trace on the runners as they drive to the meeting.
I've just noticed this building here is a deck of cards. And it's called Deck. It's called the Dirty Deck. Yeah.
Find a good vantage point. We'll need you to confirm when they pull in.
Nothing to see here. You aren't gonna do shit. Oh no. You shouting abuse at me? Was that you?
You lost, honey?
I can't jump because she's in the way. Oh, look at it. This is like playing Mirror's Edge. Oh, look at this. I wonder if you can go up to the top of that hotel thing again, just whenever you want. Still an absolutely stunning looking game.
Okay, now I'm gonna need you to confirm a visual for me. Scan the vehicles in your area. One's bound to be them.
This is Kurt Hansen. If you're hearing this, you've come to the right place. NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown.
Clean so far.
Taxes, who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe, as long as you abide by my...
See a convoy. Hansen's goons. Doubt the runners would have a security escort, though. I'll keep watching.
Over now. Additional support for the stadium, most likely.
Scan every car. I'm in my mum's car.
Still nothing.
What the hell? Is that supposed to
Got
happen?
a total Cortez blocking the road. Traffic's piling up. Car's basic, run of the mill. Definitely not them.
And we keep looking.
Couple of bikers. Don't expect they'd swap out
Is this
4
the
wheels
Dalek?
for 2 last minute.
DLC, yeah.
Not this style. On to the next.
It is the downloadable content, yes. Phantom Liberty.
There they are. No question. Both
Idris
runners are
Elba.
inside. Got the signal?
Got it. Not gonna slip off our radar anymore. Good work.
Right, we found the car. Now what?
Still early for the meet with Hansen. They'll stop. Kill time somewhere.
These people are still there.
Okay, they're stationary. And out of the car.
Get my
Walking
bouquet.
towards the club now. V, you're clear to head for the car. Get to it.
Where's my bouquet? My Batmobile. Give me my Batmobile.
You a shit driver or just fucking stupid?
I've gone the wrong way. This is so insanely hard to drive. First person. It sounds great, but... Oh my god. Can I show the thread? I can't right now. I usually don't add that to the overlay because it takes up the whole screen if I had every single one.
Are you in position?
Here we are. Damn. Preem ride.
Hey, you're not there to
But I could maybe look at it in the future, maybe adding a couple, but I don't really know how
Smooth sailing
how valuable that is. I just feel like sometimes with all of them, it spams it a bit and it takes up my whole screen.
Car's cam feeds are mine.
Good. Last check now. Make sure you're ready to roll.
Look at the graphics here. This looks crazy. Cycle through cameras. Oh, All set.
Cams are on. Transceiver is green. She's free for the taking.
Now, we wait. Our VIPs are back. They're about to get in. Time to focus up.
Oh, these are the two from the
Kurt Hansen, tu l'as vu, non?
yeah, the French guys from the poker. Isn't it? Yeah. Bonjour. Oui, oui. Je m'appelle.
Oh, à moins que ce soit cette putain de gueule de bois.
J'ai à la pêche.
Partout, dans tous les sens.
T'en penses quoi? De Hansen, je veux dire.
Okay, V, take control.
What monitor do I use?
Hold on.
LG Ultra Gear. It's in the description.
Oh, il a foutu le feu au cul de tout le monde quand il a abattu cet avion.
Le risque est élevé, oui.
Don't understand if you need Phantom AL for DLSS 3.5.
Putain de gueule de bois de sa mère.
No. You just need 2.0.
Il a fallu que tu fasses ça aujourd'hui. Je t'avais dit de pas ouvrir cette dernière bouteille.
V, you copy?
2.0 and an equivalent GPU that can support it.
T'en penses quoi? De Hansen, je veux dire?
Je l'ai vu parler au chef de la police et lui donner une petite tape sur la joue comme un chiot. L'autre n'a pas branché. Et il n'en fallait pas plus pour cerner le personnage. C'est un enfoiré coriace.
So I think it supports up to as 20 series cards, I think. So anything after that, you could use 3.5 on just the free Cyberpunk update.
Clock's ticking.
You don't need the DLC.
In a sec.
Ah, au fait, le mort, Slider. Est-ce que t'as appris quelque chose sur lui?
Il avait volé tout le monde autour de lui. Son propre gang,
There's the Pyramid Club.
Quelques pauvres types aussi. Ça lui avait rapporté un petit paquet. Je t'enverrai un fichier tout à l'heure. Je le garde sur ma mémoire secondaire. T'auras qu'à faire une...
La voiture! Quelqu'un en a pris le contrôle!
Emmerich, sonne l'alarme! On a besoin d'aide! Je vais localiser le vecteur.
Nice car.
Ok, une seconde! C'est fait!
Putain, allez! J'essaie de reprendre le contrôle!
I'm losing control.
V, report. What's going on?
They're playing defense, and they're good.
Ah!
J'arrive pas à la couper!
Oh, integrity, is that what that is? Go. They're gonna get it again.
Putain!
Go! Am I gonna make it? 27%. See these people just disappearing in the distance. Get him in the garage.
On est coupé!
Mais merde! Quoi? Putain, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
PLAA. Did we have it in this game?
Whoa. What in the fuck?
Oh, damn. Do we have it in this game? Would you have to enable it in control panel?
Fuck, you wiped them.
What'd you think we'd do? Bind their hands with duct tape, shove socks in their mouths, and wait for them to wriggle free and call for help? This ain't no game, V.
Oh, is it? It's another setting, isn't it? Yeah, sorry. I've had a bit of a mixed thing with DLAA.
Them or us? I chose us.
I've used. Oh, it switched DLSS off, is it? Can you not have it both on? Oh no, I suppose you can't, can you? Because it's native, isn't it? I mean, it kind of wrecks my performance.
It's a game.
It's effectively having DLSS without the
they weren't playing.
scaling.
They were innocent.
That's not quite how I describe two pro criminals. These innocents, as you call them, wouldn't hesitate to rob you for everything you
DLSS running at native. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like I say. It's like you're getting the anti-aliasing without the upscaling. I personally don't think it's really worth it at 4K. Like,
but you still need to lift the access.
Anti-aliasing at 4K, I feel like you notice less, way less than the other resolutions. You see way less of the effect. 1440p, I think, is probably more worthwhile. I've used it in a few games though, and I've kind of had a bit of a mixed. Was it in Forza? I think I used it in Forza quite a bit, and it just made the image look really weird.
Alex, you knew about this.
It kind of had the same effect that Ray Reconstruction had on the trees.
Textbook move. Not
But
exactly
I've
my
noticed a
first
similar
mission
thing in Red Dead Redemption
Call
with
like that
DLSS
comes with the
too.
territory.
Some games it seems like it just, I don't know, it just looks weird. It makes certain things in the game just look weird. And then other games it's fine.
Never taken anything off a body before?
Sure she's the one with the codes?
Definitely.
You can't,
My
right?
brother
Yeah, no, I
transfers his
know. I was
memories
having
to
a bit of a
external
brain
databanks,
fart.
And he's had these stolen before.
It's
They wouldn't
effectively
risk
like
losing these
it's the
codes.
same as the FSL3 native AA option. It's basically the same as that. Yeah, I would say, to be honest, it wouldn't really be something I'd be that bothered about using at 4K. Depends on the game, really. Like, a lot of games you can run at 4K without any anti-aliasing and it looks fine. Like I say, more of an effect at 1080p or 1440p. I can't... What's going on? I've got to jack in, but I can't.
Ugh.
This game just never... It's never a smooth experience of missions, is it? Let me do it! Oh my god, I got it, I got it!
All right, code's transferred.
HDR on? No, off. It looks bad on my monitor. What do I do?
Hansen's not one to wait.
Have I got to call someone? Was ist das Hausaufgaben? Get in the car. Get in the car. Which one? This one. In the car. I can't get in the car. In the boot. Have you ever seen that kid of that video taking the mick out of his dad? Can't road. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get in the car. Are we looking at another bugged? What else do you reckon? Do I also see the lights on each corner of my screen? No, I have HD switched off everything. It's switched off on my monitor and Windows, everything. I don't have it on. Oh, this has got to be bugged, right? I mean, there's nothing. I was thinking maybe I had to jack into this person, but... You got to get in the car, have you? Yeah, it's got to be bugged.
Need to move, peeps.
When is it on? What, HDR? It's never on. I never ever have it on. It looks terrible. Gonna have to reload it. It's gonna be a reload jobby. Probably bugged mission for the 20th time. Brilliant. God damn it. You mean the lights? When is it on the light? I don't understand. I don't understand what you mean. Is it this car? I just want to go home. I mean the lights. Yeah, I don't understand. With HDR, I don't have HDR on. I'm gonna have to load further back, right? Oh, this game. It's like these are the things that just hold this game back so much. It's just like, you just don't want to have to be doing this with the missions, like...
Fuck, you
right, we're in a better spot.
Bind their hands with duct tape, shove socks.
Try saving... No, the autosave thing didn't work. It was still bugged. I've loaded a further back save.
Them or us? I chose us.
Alex, you knew about this. This execution.
Some kind of visible light source on each corner when HDR's on.
Not exactly my first mission, V.
Not that I've seen, but I don't ever use HDR on my monitor because it looks bad. I never have it on. I don't recall there ever being lights in the corner, no. But it normally makes games look really bad for me, so I just never have it on.
Right. Greater good. Need to make tough calls.
The greater good, the lesser evil. In the end, it's the same. Whatever comforts you and helps you do the right thing. All right, we have fresh disguises.
Might be a monitor. Yeah, like the HDR. Oh, you mean the light thing? Yeah, that sounds maybe like that could be, what's it, burn-in? Maybe? Normally that appears in the corners. Oh, I've got to put the suit on, have I? I wasn't listening. I think I've got to put a suit on. Maybe that's what it is. You forgot to tell me that, Phil. Philly boy. Are you lying to me? Did you miss out the important part?
Alright, code's transferred.
Oh yes, you got to put the suit on. I can't believe you've done this. I think overall, I think HDR is probably getting better in monitors, but this monitor that I've got now is probably 3-4 years old, and I always thought HDR looked better on TVs. I can't exactly comment on what it's like on newer monitors now. It's probably a lot better than mine, but just on my one, it's never really looked very good. There we go. Phil, what are we gonna do with you? No, I'm joking. Well, at least it wasn't bugged. I've just bashed the game. It was actually me. I was the problem. Not listening. Wasn't listening. I take it back, Cyberpunk. I'm sorry.
V, behavioral imprint, now.
Pay more for the same CPU than temps are at least lower. Paying more for the same CPU? What do you mean? You're not paying more for the same CPU? You mean this between this and a 3900K is the same price?
Oh, nice. Hang on, that's me.
Temps are about the same.
Supreme, right?
I mean, it's going to come down to
Give
a
it a
lot of
whirl.
factors.
Introduce yourself.
I'm not sure what you mean by you pay more for it. You pay for a newer CPU and your temp should be low. I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Here goes. Emeric Cassel.
Why would that be a thing?
That it?
Well, yeah.
Well, sounded like him at least.
It can feel like a real trip at first, but you'll get used to it.
Take a sec, collect yourself, then we move. Hansen's waiting.
Alex, it just hit me. This'll be our last stop together. I haven't forgotten our deal. Maya's greenlit it. A diplomatic mission. No end date. Call it early retirement.
Thanks much, Reed.
Okay, let's get to it.
So I look like the guy now.
Stadium then. See you there.
Damn. Torpedo, see you later, dude. Good night. Gute Nacht.
How about a little refresher?
Why is this so
before we
zoomed
arrive?
out?
Remember, name's Emeric Cassel. Let me let you in on my secret about how to be someone else. Ask yourself 3 questions. What do they fear? What do they want? What's their deepest secret?
Are we going to the club? Oh my god, we're going to the club.
Got that? Don't answer now, just...
Oh dear.
So, Emeric, tell me, your thoughts on Hansen?
He is a byproduct, a side effect. A machine of
Why is
war.
my FPS so much
Thousands
lower
of
in this
battles.
little cutscene than it is normally on this road?
Christ, a philosopher.
But perhaps more importantly, people like Hansen do not make millions.
Oh, we're not
if
going to
they
the
are
club,
easy to
no.
read. He is a man of layers interweaving.
Nova, that was very good.
I've been down here
We
before.
have arrived. The Hound's Den.
Oh.
In position. Ready for the next phase. Talk soon.
It won't let me go over the speed limit.
Stop your vehicle. Prepare to have it inspected. You are good. Come on through.
Was this game fixed? 2.0 update has definitely fixed a lot of problems. There are still issues, definitely, but
Let's go.
it's a lot better state than what it was.
Before we go in, remember, he wants something from us, not the other way around. We are here to sell him Cynosure mainframe access codes. Stick to the facts. Know who you are and are not.
Press V to display important information about the Netrunner. Yeah, got it.
Hansen awaits us.
Good luck, Alex.
This Alex is who? But yes, you as well.
I'm gonna have to answer questions quick fire, aren't I? This reminds me of a Call of Duty. Was it Call of Duty or Medal of Honor mission where you had to pretend you were like an officer or something?
Believe that. Something has Hansen all tense. Yeah. Hansen and Murphy both, man. It's contagious. I feel tense.
Does Cyberpunk have the best graphics for today?
Magnifique, because we have a meeting with Colonel Hansen now.
It's definitely one of the best, I would say.
Moment, please.
Not many games have path tracing and stuff, though.
Good, you made it.
I think it's hard to have an out-and-out best-looking game because I think the way a game looks massively depends on the art style. That can affect it like big time. But it's definitely one of the best-looking games right now, I'd say.
The Colonel is here already.
He is. Waiting for you.
Can I share the video settings? Am I sponsored with hardware? I buy it all myself, yeah. So no, I'm not sponsored. Frame generation on, DLSS quality, ray reconstruction, and then everything maxed. Path tracing, ray tracing. And I'm at 4K.
Fantastic.
And then I think you can see it there, HDR. Is HDR an option? None, because it's switched off. I'd delete it from my monitor if I could.
This way.
Path tracing in Cyberpunk. No, it's in Portal as well. Path tracing. It's in Portal, and it'll be in Alan Wake 2 as well.
Murphy, it seems familiar. No, I believe we have
I think
met.
Cyberpunk, Witcher, The Witcher 3 with the ray tracing update looks pretty
You
stunning.
love to frequent the bordellos of Paris,
That's not
no?
path tracing, but it still looks pretty stunning with just normal ray
I'm
tracing.
only fucking with you, Murphy. It's a pleasure.
A lot of pretty stunning looking games. Last of Us, I think, looks pretty incredible.
Here we are. Our stop.
You should expect to have eyes on you all day today.
Even Red Dead Redemption 2, I think, still looks incredible. Couldn't imagine that game being
Is
made
that
today.
so?
Like how that would probably be the best looking game if it was made today.
Everyone checked out.
J Blogs, yo. They're moving to Unreal 5, are they?
Got our people manning the whole stadium. Drone-aided scans providing surveillance support too. Need you to leave your weapons here.
Probably just has more potential going forward, though. That's probably how they view it. I don't know all the ins and outs of this engine, but maybe they feel like they've reached a limitation. And then there's probably more
This is a place of serious
more future for Unreal Engine 5 than this.
This here's the heart of our little empire.
Tell me, what do you do here? Your operation.
Portal and
precisely.
Crisis.
Arms trading mostly.
Yeah, I don't. Crisis is a mod, though, isn't it? I don't necessarily count
We
mods,
don't
but
ask these questions.
games with
And this
actual
one is from
proper
Night City.
integrated implementation
But
of
our
it.
reach stretches around the globe.
Like
Japan,
within
Australia,
in-game,
the Balkans,
there's only
Laos,
2, like
name
right
it.
now.
All right, I'm in position. Preparing our evac route now. Take your time. I need 10 more minutes at least.
Trying to think of other
I
games.
couldn't get started earlier without risking.
I think Last of Us definitely. Last of Us looks pretty incredible, I think.
It should go without saying, but stay in character. Good luck.
Let's keep moving.
My
Even I
brother.
think like the Spider-Man games.
Noticed and noted.
Miles Morales looks pretty
Sometimes
good
I
with
find
the
this
ray
creepy.
tracing stuff.
But not you, I hope.
Hey, just met the guy.
I think that looks pretty good.
My.
Interesting to see what
diplomat.
Spider-Man 2 looks like. Alan Wake 2. Yeah, I think Alan Wake 2, I mean, from what I've seen, it looks really good. Graphics-wise. I think, what would we get that on the 27th? Is it on the 27th?
A pleasure to see you both.
Spider-Man and his only
Songbird
reflection.
needs a moment
Yeah,
to
no, I
disarm
don't
the
mean
device.
it's got path tracing. I mean just like how good the graphics look.
Which gives us a chance to chat.
Plague Tale, yeah, that did look really good. That had ray tracing as well, didn't it? And frame generation. Actually, that was one of the first games. One of the first games that had frame generation.
We are not in a hurry.
One of the earlier
I'm
games.
sure.
Shouldn't say one of the first games.
I
One
hear
of the
you're
earlier
not
ones.
the type to do anything hastily.
Then we have much in common, Colonel. I have heard the same about you.
Interesting. I usually hear the exact opposite about myself.
So many fear criminals for their weapons, muscles, chrome, but are blind to the mind underneath. A betrayed man, patient for his vengeance. He is dangerous.
Changing the subject. Did you enjoy yourselves at the Black Sapphire?
It's all about the gameplay.
My people tell me
Yeah,
the
but a
game's
combination of the
went high stakes.
gameplay and the graphics.
You two left richer and happier, I hope.
It was unfortunate how unluckily the night ended.
How unlucky you were to double your winnings. Interesting way to look at it.
Apologies. My mind was elsewhere.
Careful with the choices. Whoops.
Mm-hmm. An honest mistake.
What was I? Employed between 2072 and 74. I treat my body like a temple. Avoid substance abuse. What?
Why did you stay in Night City? You are not from here.
Well, seems I'm not.
Oh, he's got it right. That was 50-50.
It's a good question. One I've asked myself many times. Call it a symbol I've grown attached to. Like the NUS flag, Night City represents a great failure.
Of yours?
Of principles.
What am Sonic have done bought to PS5?
It's been a while since you were last.
Yeah, you've got a PS5, Joe, haven't you?
Cynosure.
You have the VR thing. I got my PS5 now. It came today.
Emmerich had other business in Night City.
What's the situation with the modes?
Obsessed with cars.
It has performance mode, doesn't it?
Which
Which
him how wonderfully pretentious he is.
what exactly is that? Just
interesting.
That's just effectively like using DLSS performance or something. What, a Porsche 911? I don't know.
Perhaps you know this man, Grayson? He wanted to sell me a classic Porsche.
So it reduces some of the quality and uses,
everyone knows Grayson.
you know, to give you higher FPS. I assume that's what's happening.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this sale.
And then what's the top end mode? It has performance mode, and what's the highest one? Fidelity mode or something.
Please, I have vodka. Help yourselves. I'm sure you never put pleasure before business, but I insist. A symbolic
Yeah, Porsche.
trick.
I'm completely guessing all of these, and I'm absolutely smashing it.
Myself. Symbolic, yes.
Do a
Not very
shot. Do a
American,
shot.
I know.
Do
but
a
it's the
shot.
custom my friends in Siberia taught me to love.
Give me my shot.
Symbolic.
Quality RT is aiming at 40 FPS. And that you change that in game? Because I saw under display
something
video,
wrong?
whatever, it had performance mode.
To your health.
I'll have to double check it. I kind of quickly
do
set
not.
it up. I didn't really have time to properly look at
the
it.
Importance of ritual.
I bought Spider-Man though,
To reject Siberian
so I just got to wait
hospitality.
until it releases.
Did you really expect I'd be fooled so easily?
Oh, no, no!
A regrettable miscalculation.
No! What did I do? I have a dodgy shot. Avoid substance abuse. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god. My own personality took over.
We are not in a hurry.
My own personality
I'm
took
sure.
over.
I hear you're not the type
We're doing
to
like
do
10 of those
anything
shots.
hastily.
I'll be doing that.
Then we have much in common, Colonel.
I'd have damned that
I have
already.
heard the
What is
same
it?
about you.
You got JD and Coke.
Interesting. I usually hear the exact opposite about myself.
So many fear criminals for their weapons, muscles,
At
growth,
least we know the options.
but are blind to the mind underneath. A betrayed man, patient for his vengeance. He is dangerous.
Changing the
Am I an
subject.
alcoholic?
Did
No,
you enjoy
I'm just
yourself at the
joking.
Black Sapphire?
I
My
don't.
people tell me the
I don't
games
drink
went
for
high
ages, but then
stakes.
when I do drink, it's
You
like a
two
bit
left
excessive.
richer and
It's only because
happier,
my
I
friends,
hope.
though. Like all my friends. Wait. We won heaps of edit. I don't know.
We had losses, but came out on top in the end.
And this brainless prick joined. He
I
lost
don't drink for
everything.
ages, and then when I got my mates, it
I
just, you know,
remember the prick. He
it's
had
like
it
a
coming.
5 a.m. you know.
The Black Sapphire is my pride and joy. I
Do a 5 a.m. once every 6 months.
For Night City's royalty.
That's enough for me for like 6 months.
Why did you stay in Night City? You are not from here.
Well, seems I'm not the only one who's done their homework. It's a good question. One I've asked myself many times. Call it a symbol I've grown attached to. Like the NUS flag, Night City represents a great failure.
Of yours?
Of principles. Say, it's been a while since you were last in Night City, hasn't it?
Emlyn, hello.
Sure.
Quite right. But
Opinion
we
on the
all flew here
4900.
some time ago. Emmerich had other business
Not
in
if you
Night
have,
City.
yeah. It's probably
My
not so
brother
much
is
worth the
obsessed
upgrade from a
with cars.
13900K unless you can
I
sell
said to him
that.
how wonderfully
So what I'm gonna do,
pretentious he is.
sell my 13900 and pretty much not really cost me anything to get the new one.
Brought you halfway around the world.
But like, if you didn't have either, what was it? It's a Porsche.
Perhaps you know this
If you were holding
man,
off on a 13th
Grayson?
series and you don't have one, it's
He
going to make
wanted
more
to
sense
sell
to buy the
me a
14.
classic Porsche, once owned by a famous American rocker boy.
Everyone knows Grayson.
Like, yeah, exactly what
and
Chris
this
has said.
rock
The
star.
price is the same, so
Yeah, I
if
remember
you're in the
hearing
market
about
for a
this sale.
13900K, you
When
might
it
as well get
fell
the
apart,
14. Same price
Grayson
and
was a
slightly
fool.
better.
He weaseled out in the final hour.
Please, I have vodka. Help yourselves.
Or if you're a benchmark
I'm
boy,
sure
just do
you
it
never
anyway.
put pleasure before business, but I insist. A symbolic drink.
I could not say it better myself. Symbolic, yes.
Not very American.
Right,
I know,
don't do the
but it's a
shot. Don't do
custom
the
my
shot.
friends in Siberia
Don't do the
taught me to
shot.
love.
Don't do the shot. Don't do the shot.
You have many friends, it seems.
Do that
I've
instead.
visited many places. Forged my fair
What else
share
about
of
him?
stories, to be
He's
sure.
highly allergic to
Siberia was
strawberries.
just one pit stop of many.
Right, remember that one.
Oh, you are a well-traveled man.
It's easier to count the places I haven't been. I know where to find what no one else has and who to call to get it.
Classic car
There
collector,
are
that's the
two ways
Porsche.
to build a strong professional network. One is travel, the other, a prison term.
Someone going to give me strawberries?
Ah, right. I'd almost forgotten. My friends in Los Santos send their regards. C-Block.
Your friends are mistaken, I think.
Are you sure? You spent 2 years in that prison, under a false name.
That's right, in the VIP wing. But the cockroaches in C-Block.
Considering
don't
buying a
do this there.
4900K because I own a 13 and a
forgive me.
12.
I must be mistaken.
Colonel, may I see your
Just
knife?
replace the 12.
By all means.
What is it? A stream setup thing?
Knife.
You see, I spent some time in the Philippines. I've had a keen eye for fine blades since. Fascinating. Such a rare thing.
By the way, Emmerich, I asked around a bit doing my
Do I use the
due
Z790? I've got a
They tell me you worked
Z690.
in Petrochem 3 years ago. Corporations rarely let your caliber talent slip through
And
their
it still
fingers.
works. You won't need to change your
How did you wriggle
motherboard.
out
It's
the
the same
contract?
socket. What is it? I don't remember. Alright, thanks for that
Colonel,
one.
This may be difficult to believe, but I do not remember.
It's the, what is it?
I store my
17?
memories in
1700?
external data
Same
banks.
socket, so...
My
I mean,
data
in
banks
your
from
case,
that
if I
time
was you
were
with both
stolen.
of those...
Forgive me, I would like to
What, are you
answer,
using the
but I
CPU for
cannot.
encoding? I'd maybe,
it's
I don't know,
no
I'd maybe
problem.
consider it. In your case, for
So
content creation.
We can begin.
Replacing the
Mainframe is ready.
12900 with a 13 and then
You
your
remember the
13 with a
terms.
14. I guess
One of you
maybe there
feeds
would
in
be
the
some
access
potential.
codes. The other
Depends
stays
how
with
much.
me.
Ooh, I volunteer to stay.
I don't know how much that would improve your stream situation though, because I don't use the
work, then.
CPU.
Follow me.
It's going to probably use a lot more power, isn't it? Unless you undervolt it. It might be more worthwhile, obviously from like the
As
15
agreed,
series,
you'll
might
see
be
the payments
worth,
hit your account
might be
today.
more worthwhile waiting for that.
Money and
You're just going to have a much better
While you were waiting, I ran some initial
like
diagnostics.
increase, you know,
The mainframe is prepped and linked with our systems.
and then
Just ready to
switch,
go.
and then switch.
You know, he created this lab especially for the occasion. Tens of millions of eddies invested for your visit alone. That's Kurt for you.
I'd have to check. Yeah, that's a big thing for me. I think if I had to change all the motherboard and all of that, I probably wouldn't bother. Like right now, at least. The fact I can just switch it out,
for once we secure the
like for
matrix.
like, just makes it a lot easier.
I'll hack the local net, override its defense systems, turn the whole stadium hostile. We'll slip out in the chaos.
But how many would die?
They'll die so we can survive. Live. I managed to simulate the mainframe's native environment.
Damn, what's this?
The bunker. It'll be ready for the access codes in a moment. Listen, V. All hell breaks loose in 2 minutes. When Hansen flatlines, we haul ass.
Bang.
I'll block access to this room. Alex and Reed are minimizing risk and exfilling early via the route. Here she is, in all her glory. Oh, and don't worry about us. Got that sorted already. Check stadium blueprints, know which way to run. So, shall we?
I can talk to her.
I am ready.
Jack me in.
Linked. Connection quality.
1,000th of the decimal. It'll have to do.
Then in we go.
Actuating the mainframe.
So I see. It's responding.
Stay sharp. Almost open for input. Pete, thank you. Really. Thank you for being here. Just a little more. Okay, your turn. It's ready for the access codes.
Waiting for something to go wrong here. Betray Reed. Oh my god, what am I doing? Which one? Betray Reed or betray Songbird?
Link in now.
I don't want to betray Reed. Betray Reed? No, I don't want to.
Link in now.
I don't want to betray Idris. Alright, I'll do Songbird. I don't want to do it. Alright. It's Songbird.
Relax, Sony. We're almost there.
Sorry, Songbird.
Home stretch.
The neural matrix. Kurt, we have a problem. No, I can handle the one down here. Really expected this to work?
Don't want to betray Songbird. Us lads gotta stick together.
You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, but I do know me.
Oh, whoops.
Doing what I have to survive.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
What? What?
Right, whose fault was that?
It's working, B. Icebreaker's getting through.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Trying to save Somi. Who she is. Blackwall's eating your mind.
Nothing. You understand nothing. Two-faced.
Oh, damn.
What the hell's going on?
Type of RAM?
You?
Yeah, that one. DDR5 6000.
You killed Alex.
No, B. You did. Her death.
All this is on you.
Damn.
All units, all stations. Fence in the compound.
Holy shit. Feels like I fell down.
How hot was my 3900K? Very similar.
What the hell?
What was it?
Cyberpsychosis. Just got a second-long taste of what it's like. Somebody cranked the dials. Max amps. Ripped a hole in space.
Add thermal paste? No.
Lucky you made it back.
It's just the i9s. The i9s run fairly warm. No, it's no big deal.
Pete, talk to me.
So,
What the fuck?
lost control.
Alex. Let him move. You're out of time.
Sounds like a fat load of
The Kraken? I've had the Kraken before. I prefer the one I've currently got. It's better. I'm trying to do this without getting seen. Do I undervolt? It has a very, very small undervolt on it, yeah. Potentially have to maybe do a bit more. These CPUs are pretty good up to, like, stress test them. If you stress test them, you're looking at 100 to 110 degrees, so they're fine up to that. You know, they're designed to run warm, really. So there's no real need to. We're not throttling or anything at all. No need to really stress over it. Damn, I want to grab this guy. Look at that, look at that. Isn't 100 degrees throttle threshold? No. I mean, I've ran it under stress tests and hit that, and it's not throttled. So, like I say, these CPUs now are kind of built to be able to operate at that. So, like, naturally, it's gonna. You know, like we're hitting closer to 100 watts here, which is like, it's a lot. When you pull power like that on stuff, I mean, it's naturally going to be warmer. I might just shoot my way through this, should I? I can't. It won't let me get my gun out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm in trouble. If you try and do this quietly. I can't pull a gun though. It won't let me pull my gun out. Or even my fists. I got my fists.
Where'd that fucker
Fuckers, go!
Run! Oh no! Whose idea was this? Oh my god. There ain't no way. I guess I could maybe pick up a weapon, huh? Zerum, there's a couple of bugs, was there? Yeah, I've had a couple of bugs as well. Check locker. Yeah, where is that though?
Lucky you made it back.
I've got to get back to the lockers at the start. I have to go through.
Reach past the black wall.
I gotta run through 'em. It'd be better just I'll pick up
Alex is gone.
pick up one of the weapons, kill one guy and pick up the weapon maybe. This is ultra maxed out at 4K, yeah. I'll kill this guy, get his weapon. I picked the weapon up. Oh, this could be a bad time. Nothing. What gives me the insane melee? Can I not do it? What gives me the insane melee? Anyone remember? Body. Was it reflexes? There was something that gave me like one hit. Movement speed, that might. Killer instinct. Relic. Oh. Finishing. No. I don't think that's it. I don't know. Is it just body? How did I get the crazy fists?
this rope.
He saved me there.
Okay.
TSMC, yeah, what's that? Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing company, isn't it?
Songbird has flown. It could still be her in there, or what?
ASML is the Dutch one, isn't it?
Fuck.
I think it's the Dutch one.
Reed will find her. A cyber cycle on that scale won't go unnoticed in the city.
You're right. Finding her is priority one.
Netherlands.
Where? Could be
Thank you, Val.
Let's check NCPD scanner for chatter. Somi's been spotted down
An
north.
Omega class target. I repeat, Omega class target. Max TAC is inbound.
All units.
I actually own some stock in that ASML. I would own stock in the Taiwan one as well, but I can't. It's a bit more complicated to buy it. Because it's trading on, I don't know what market.
You got a cyber psycho on your doorstep.
It actually dropped recently. There was some news of something. Was it sales were down or something?
Don't tell me you mean to fight him.
No, but we need to know what's going on.
It was down 4%. Was it today or yesterday?
Omega class target at large. Max TAC is in route.
Something happened. Where am I from? I'm from England.
She's completely lost control. Gone.
Max TAC in position. Eyes on target.
There is one that, maybe that's what you were talking about. There's a company that create all the semiconductors for Apple, but I think Apple are going to start all doing it in-house, are they? Maybe that's what you were talking about. I don't know, I can't remember what the company's called.
Target secured.
TSMC are the ones doing it for Apple, are they? I thought it was an American company. Or are they moving it from that to an American company?
We're burned, for now at least. The Songbird is in NC police custody.
I'm sure I was reading that.
I have no sway with the city government.
I thought they were moving it to... they're moving it either from one to the other. Are they moving it from the American one to the Taiwan one, or are they moving it the other way? I can't remember.
I want her alive.
Yeah, I mean, the Taiwan one creates semiconductors for, like, pretty much everything.
We get to
I
work.
think.
Get on the hollow. I'll do the
They
same.
don't move. No,
We'll make calls.
I think maybe they were... I think they were planning to move it, but I think they scrapped it.
Capable of getting inside NCPD systems.
When they announced that they were moving it, and the company they were moving it to, like, had a, you know, it went, the price of it went up crazy because obviously everyone was speculating that they would get Apple business, but then I think they pulled out of it. I think that's, now that I've thought about it, I think that's what happened. I can't remember. It was an American company though. I just can't remember what it's called. It's like a fairly smallish company. Shadow, yes. Yeah, I've got 4900k, yeah. Look at this. Right. I think that's going to be it for me today. I need to grab food and stuff. I'll be back on tomorrow. I probably will, like I say, I think maybe I'll try out some Assassin's Creed with my the 4060 Ti 16 gig if I can, because we've not really tried many too low-end stuff. And then hopefully on Friday I'll be doing Spider-Man on the PS5. First time I'd have played it, so that should be interesting. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed if you want to catch any of the latest stuff. I'll be back on tomorrow same time, so hope you guys have a good evening. I'll catch you later.